Let's head out into that glade. Look for dark, swirling pools of water. That'll be the good stuff. This water looks pretty good. Something's a little funny about this here water.
I can't pass that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Something's pinching.
I can't do that
Get
yet.
it.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that.
Looks like he's got a little bit of that water stuck in his gills. I'll just scoop some of this up. Boy, howdy. Look at this pretty little pool.
So far, we've survived 4 days in Afghanistan's capital city of Kabul. But now, we have a new target, Jalalabad. 4 hours by car, terrible road conditions, and Taliban checkpoints every few miles.
Right now we're going.
But don't worry.
Well, hello, neighbor.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
So long, then. Yellow. I'll just...
Food.
As soon as the sun lights the sky, we're en route to our destination, aiming to arrive before dusk. No time for breakfast. Just getting out of...
What's up, Phantom? I am testing things out with my stream. Nah, I'm just playing. We just playing. Let me see. I was trying to test something for my stream. You know, while I just level. Yeah.
Holy smokes. This fella swallowed a lot of water.
That's good.
Need the last of it.
We're just trying to get to level 90 here. Oh my gosh, I wish this guy. We found a rare. Sad I missed it. Dang, what a lucky son of a gun. Oh. He's level 90? Of course he is.
Well, hello, neighbor. All right.
Let me see. Why do... You know, I think I need to invest in a third monitor so I can see chat and stuff. So then we can just watch this, because I don't think... Unless if I do this. I just want to see the chat. I just want to see chat. I'm like terrible when it comes to technology, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want, so if I did that, did this, really don't want to see this at all. Because I'd rather just see my chat, you know? I just need a third monitor. TBH. I need a third monitor. I just need a third monitor. It's been something I've been wanting to buy for a little bit now. Because I still want to read my chat, but, you know, here we are. Ooh, I need to go back and play some old school RuneScape, honestly. Does that work? Can I do this? Make this screen a little bit bigger to show what I'm watching.
Lucky, we'll slow roll through the many coming checkpoints like this one. If we're not lucky, we get stopped.
Is it a checkpoint?
Passports handed over, and everything searched thoroughly.
I love watching Sunny.
Jalalabad isn't Kabul. You go there because this is the only place you'll find fat, dripping chapli kebabs, or karahi, stirred in deep, red-hot cooking pots. And that, I hope, makes this journey worth the risk.
As beautiful as it is here, we have now entered the most dangerous part of this road. And it's dangerous because of that. Mudslides and rock slides coming down, hitting automobiles. There are giant stones in the street.
This is Tonga Garu, a narrow cut through the Hindu Kush Mountains. The road hugs the rock like it's barely welcome. On one side, a cliff wall. On the other, nothing. Here,
I know like
beauty and
nothing
danger
about
ride
RuneScape.
side by side. Convoys of colorfully painted trucks tilt around hairpin bends with inches to spare.
Right now we've hit a bottleneck in the middle of this mountain pass, but take a look
Bottleneck.
at this car in front of me. The chicken mobile. Talk about a chicken coupe de ville.
From Kabul to Jalalabad, the mountains are low on my list of concerns.
All right, coming up on another checkpoint.
I know, I need to get like
Guys with
3.
guns.
Here,
I need
each
3
checkpoint
screens.
offers a nauseating dose of uncertainty.
I was thinking about buying
Just
3
as you
screens
roll through
like
one,
a couple months ago,
No issue.
but
It
now I'm
feels
just
the next
like,
starts to come into
now I
view.
need it. This is
We've already gone
janky.
through at least 10
This is
different
janky,
checkpoints.
Lauren. It's janky.
As an outsider from the U.S., even with a proper shooting permit, there is
This
no
is
guarantee of safety.
janky.
Tourists have been held before, sometimes for years, and some were never told why. So it goes
I at least
without
want to
saying
show you
that
where
food
I'm, what I'm
at
watching. You
checkpoints
know what I'm
is
saying?
out of the question. But really, What's the fun in traveling through Taliban territory if you're not going to document it?
We just made it through another checkpoint. Absolutely.
I technically have a third screen, but it's just like a standard HP one, which would probably be good, but I don't like it. I want to at least get something that's better, that kind of matches the other that I have.
No issue. But it's always like that. There's no issue until it's an issue. Are we approaching a checkpoint?
My camera is ready. I rehearse my answers before they're asked and remind myself to act normal. Anything to not raise suspicion.
Set up.
We've just been given the signal.
Wanted to pull over? Oh boy.
This checkpoint is different from the others. More men, more uniforms, more rifles.
I literally have on this gaming
A bearded Taliban soldier
PC.
asks for my passport.
I have 2 screens on this, a camera,
I hear him go back
ring
and forth with
light.
my producer.
I do have
One
another
could be wrong,
computer monitor
but I
that
don't know what
is
they're
on
saying.
this table.
Their tone could be good,
But then I have another
it could be
table
bad.
that I actually work on that has another 2 screens and a laptop,
Suddenly, the door cracks.
and then another gaming
They
PC
want
right
us
next to
outside.
that.
I'm dying for a translation.
So I literally have
But
6
maybe something
monitors,
sensitive is going on.
6 or 7 in my
quiet,
house right now,
breathe,
all pretty
and
close
keep
to each
my
other.
cool. I'm sure if there's something that I need to know, it will be told to me when
My
I
work
need to
stuff,
know
and this
it,
is my
but
gaming stuff.
maybe the Taliban just saw my f***ing GoPro clearly pointing out the window. Because if that happens, because if they see it, if they review it, and if they know that I'm filming at a checkpoint, well, it doesn't matter about any permit. Because at that point, and this has been made abundantly clear to me by my local producer, if they see that I filmed anything that resembles a military installation, well then I am 100% undeniably, absolutely f***ed.
No, it's too many. It's freaking a crap load. Elephant and garlic.
Alright, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of pissing myself right now. Whew. We just pulled up to a checkpoint. They told us to pull over. There's like 7 guys there. They're all kitted out. They got like 2 rifles each and like 6 clips each. And they asked for my passport. I didn't know.
What are my cabbages? Where are the
And they go,
cabbages?
yeah, let's take some pictures together.
Just like that, the air shifts. The same men who
feel like it should
approached us
glow.
with suspicion now stand
Here we are.
beside us, cracking smiles, posing for photos, with their rifles pushed just out
Oh,
of
it's
view.
all over here,
This
probably.
country
I was
plays
going the wrong
tricks
area.
with your mind, but it's on you to keep your mind in check.
I mean,
Oh,
what
well.
was that?
I don't know, you tell me. They get a bit skeptical in the beginning, like, who are you, what is in my country? But when you talk with them, they seem quite relaxed, and we talk to each other.
Yeah, super nice.
Complete the Dragon Slayer during stream.
You know, shoot us in the head at any moment. All right, good times. Almost there.
Man, my friend Hayden keeps telling me to play RuneScape some more. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, but I like World of Warcraft.
You're about to see something completely unprecedented. It's one of the reasons we drove all the way to the city. This is why I risked
Yes, don't judge me for my janky setup.
Welcome to Adam Khan Chopli
I will
Kebab.
buy
This
another
absolute
monitor
specimen
that is
of a
on my
man is
list
Adam.
now.
Chopli kebab is a flat pan-fried kebab that comes
What
from
is
the
this?
Pashtun regions of Afghanistan and Pakistan. It's typically made with minced
I need
beef
another
or
high quality
lamb,
monitor.
but it's also
Turn it
mixed
on
with
its side up
tomatoes
and down
green
so I can look at
chilies.
chat
Then
and
it's
have
amped with crushed coriander
videos
seeds,
up
onions, garlic,
like
and
this.
fresh herbs. All of it gets deep fried in hot oil until the edges crisp and the
Alright, where am
flavors
I
lock
going?
in. And if you're like me, you'll opt for what I call
Speak with the
Adam's
gardener friend.
creation.
This is a 3-pound kebab. It's so big it has its own zip code. And so does this guy.
His special kebab starts with eggs, cracked straight into the hot
What?
oil.
What is the game that you put on to
Then they're
relax?
mashed into the kebab meat mixture, along with
Ooh.
olives, cheese chunks, and of course, more meat.
I would say this game, honestly. World
After
of
being
Warcraft.
mixed and shaped by hand,
Especially
these
right now since
massive
I'm
14
leveling.
discs enter the sizzling station.
What's up, TJ?
This is a monster. It's full of cheese. It's got
TJ, I
all the
told you I'd
potatoes
stream today.
and fried eggs. It's gonna take a long
But it's a
time to make
janky
that
stream.
crispy. Sir, well done.
I wish I could make it better, TJ.
Boom.
I need to get a third
When
monitor.
I hear kebab, I usually think of, hey, piece of meat on a skewer. But this is a beautiful creation. It's like God created Adam and Adam created this right here. So before we build our way up to
I
this,
just wanted to
let's
watch
start
some
with the
videos on this side.
kebab. I'm gonna just break it in half.
Play a little bit of WoW.
And I'm told you're supposed to take a local traditional bread, grab a piece, and then you start to break off the meat. Let's give it a shot.
Watch my boy Sonny.
That shot is
Just kidding,
fine.
he's not my boy.
The outside, insanely soft and juicy on the inside and full of spices. The next thing you're supposed to do is give it a little bit of a dip in the sauce right
Honestly,
here. This is yogurt mixed with
Lauren, we were
cheese and
playing
coriander. Oh, yeah.
Peak yesterday,
Ooh, fresh
and it was
spicy.
hilarious.
The only thing that can cool me down is a delicious
So
American
fun.
Coca-Cola.
I'm gonna die.
Tastes like freedom. Now there's balance in the universe. From here, we're moving on to the special kebab, and this guy is special. Let me point out a couple things. First of all, there are olives speckled throughout, but these crusty parts, that is the cheese. They're using a type of local sour cheese that goes inside the kebab. When they fry it, that cheese becomes kind of golden brown like this.
Yeah, I'm playing watching
Cheesy,
videos right
not
now.
Sour. I'm told this comes from cow milk. I can see it now.
You could probably see it, what I'm watching on the bottom right.
People in the Midwest would go crazy for it. I think. Perhaps there could be better branding involved. I mean, look at that juiciness. I got my first big bite of special kebab. Let's toss it back. Just like Adam, it's bigger, but it just means there's more to love.
TJ, we're gonna have to play
Adam's gotta be about 400 pounds. I used to
Repo
be
again.
100 pounds,
Sierra's
so,
got all the
as
good
a
mods.
large man, I can point these things out. The main base flavor is the same, but you're just getting little extra special notes. You're getting that crunchy cheese. You're getting some sour olives.
You know,
You're getting bits of extremely
I have an idea.
fried egg.
Let me
It's
try
so heavy,
something.
It's so indulgent. I love it. Can I tell you? 1 hour ago, the Taliban was at my window asking me for my passport. I was terrified. I was almost peeing my pants, but it was all worth it for this moment right here. Coming to the city, it
I'll do
already
like
feels
this.
completely different. First of all, we have gone down in elevation. It
Yeah,
is
that's the world I
hot
play.
here. Right now, it's about 90 degrees. It's
That's the
very
world I play
dry.
on Phantom.
The streets are chaotic. It's loud. It's an attack on your senses as soon as you get here.
At least that was the world I played on.
City of Kabul, you can taste all the recipes of Afghanistan.
I'm playing on like a hardcore.
You can taste where those recipes were born. Here, when the sun goes down, that's when the city starts to cook. And at the center of it all is Karahi.
Welcome to Jalalabad after dark. Right now we are in a Shinvari Karahi restaurant. If you're wondering what's on the menu, well, it's hanging up right over there. What I love about this place is you just point to the animal body part that you want to eat, you give it to this guy, and he will chop it up into little bitty pieces like this right here. From here, we're going to see how they cook it up. Let's get to it.
Born from the Shinwari tribe of eastern Afghanistan and Pakistan, this is Karahi stripped down to its essence.
You will know when you call
elaborate spice
upon me.
blends, just fire, fat, and instinct. Fresh chunks of lamb hit the cauldron, followed by salt, oil, and in goes the water. No rush, no shortcuts, just steel, oil, and heat. Then tomatoes join in, and green chilies. The result? Tender, spicy meat bathed in its own thick, bubbling gravy. Joining me
I feel like I
is
used to be
the first
hardcore in like
Afghan local
games.
I sat down with
Now I'm
since
just
it
like,
began 5 days ago.
Adil?
I'm 32 and I just can't figure things out anymore.
Thank you for joining me. Part of
My fingers
journey
don't work.
in Afghanistan is to try to see the country through people's eyes.
My fingers don't work ever anymore.
First, I have a strange question. The guns.
Oh boy. I didn't realize I was dying.
You know, it's one thing to
LOL.
see security or
That's
people
my
on the
first
street,
death.
and then I went
It's
to
the first
a
time I ever died.
fancy bougie restaurant yesterday, and a guy literally had checked in his rifle at reception and was leaving, and they gave it back to him. Yep. To me, it feels like being on another planet. It's so different.
It's common. We don't see it as a dangerous thing. From centuries, keeping guns are very much part of the culture.
Honestly, I love cozy games. What do you like to play, Lauren? I need ideas. I've actually been meaning to play a lot of scary games,
Well, it's interesting to hear then that for folks here, they're used to it. Second,
which I'll start playing some scary games again really
very
soon.
cool to see the butchering, but then the cooking takes a long time, about an hour total.
It has to be soft, it has to be juicy.
Oh, this is good. It's soft. I can already feel it on my fingers. Cheers, cheers.
I have some games I need to finish. I need to finish A Quiet Place.
The meat is so soft, it's incredibly tender.
I need to finish
Let's do the shank. This is the best part.
TJ, what were the other games I need to finish? I can't remember. Oh, Alan Wake. I need to finish Alan Wake.
There's something different.
It's gluey.
Oh yeah.
Because of all the tendons inside it. Other meats would not have it.
It's sticky.
We have to finish Alan Wake.
Smaller or finer, creating a more dense texture when you eat it. Oh, it's really satisfying. I have a whole new appreciation for shank.
I never finished Alien Isolation. I'm scared.
You enjoy that a lot.
Game scares the crap out of me.
Fat, and you grab a nice piece of meat with it, and then we'll have it with the dip also. It has fresh yogurt.
Ooh, Magic Delicacy. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one.
Yogurt in this country has
That
chili.
sounds cool.
I think it's gonna cool me down and it heats me up. There's no question. There's a giant piece of fat in my mouth right now. It is rich. Is that Doomba?
I know, scary games are so fun.
Cheap ass fat. Now I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Love scary games.
Fat is loved in my country.
That's really good. When I was in Lahore in Pakistan years ago, I tried the same thing.
Must have been very spicy.
Labyrinthine is another one that I've been playing. We're going to be playing that one again soon. Probably again this week. Stream that one for funsies.
Because we are very picky with the meats that we choose for. So we have to feel the taste of the meat.
So you think folks here in Afghanistan are more picky than folks in Pakistan?
It's about the taste. They love that taste. We love this.
That was good. I'm really trying to bake.
I know. Playing scary games by yourself is so freaking scary, man.
Afghanistan gets lost between its neighbors sometimes. You
I'm gonna have to do it.
the West, and their food is very known.
But it's fun. It's fun. If I have people watching me, you know, I feel a lot better about myself.
In the middle. What
I feel like I can
Number one.
grow some chest hair, you know what I'm saying?
Food of Uzbekistan.
Grow a little bit of that chest hair when I play the scary games.
Many years for one.
TJ, you beat Doom 2016 today?
All the
Is that like the remastered version?
fries, all these things, they are very different from others. As we are in the middle of the Asia, we are in the middle of the taste also. So you go to Iran, you will say, but you know, this flavors. Pakistan is more towards
I'm so like, my fingers just don't work anymore.
right here is the sweet spot.
And one
Just
thing
kidding.
about Afghanistani food is that it has stayed authentic throughout the history. Afghans do not
Bring
like to
this
innovate
person
so
home
much.
to
The
her
recipes that
father.
you're trying there for the centuries, that
Where are
we do
you?
the same way. We don't even want to change the spices that we put inside. We love to keep the authenticity for many years.
Tomorrow morning, we're going to do
Lvling.
something completely different than anything I've done so far in Afghanistan. Because I've seen a lot of the cities. It's chaotic, it's hectic. But
Seen
tomorrow we're going to
orange.
the countryside. What should I expect?
I don't want to ruin the surprise. Tomorrow you will see.
I can't wait.
The next morning, we leave Jalalabad behind.
Good old TJ.
Roughly an hour and a half south, off the main roads.
We're
up
both
through
young,
the
TJ.
mountains.
We're both out
It's
here.
remote,
Just out here trying to live.
too close to the border with Pakistan.
Beat single player games.
Out here, the pace
Co-op
of life
games
slows
peak.
down. The kind of slow that, for a second, makes you think they're doing something right.
Where?
Fields
Okay,
appear,
what was I doing?
Kids wave.
Seeing
women work
orange.
in the soil. Goats cross the road, and mountains rise around us. Before I know it,
Get me out of here. Let me
Ever since we landed in Kabul, I couldn't wait to
restart
get
this
out of the
quest.
city. Cities bring out the worst in people. But places like this in the countryside, this is where you get to the real root of the culture. Here, it's all about agriculture and these guys. Today, this guy is on the menu.
in Afghanistan, like many Muslim countries, slaughtering an animal is more than just a part of food prep. It's a religious ritual. Prayers
You know, Phantom, I'm not sure what armor I can use. I'm only like level 2, honestly.
swiftly, and all the blood is
I'm not
drained.
like a high level at all.
It's a common belief in Afghanistan.
I haven't really gotten into RuneScape too much. And I like it, but oh my gosh, I'm a dead boy right here. It's over.
It will pump all the blood.
It is over. Goodbye, world.
The more blood comes out, the more the meat could be.
You were fine.
The butchering begins, and it's clear this
Okay.
isn't their first time.
We're
Each
fine.
person moves with purpose. First, the skinning. Fast, precise, and efficient.
We're fine. We're fine. I thought it was
So as you
dead.
can see,
We're
he's
fine.
going here inside the skin to detach the skin from the muscles. It will be easy to skin it.
And does that make the balls puff up too?
Yeah.
You're melee. I think that's what I wanted to go was melee.
As a quickly break down the sheep here. We
I
have
like
one of the
melee.
prized parts of this
I actually like
animal.
range. I usually pick spellcasters in general
Expression, stop breaking my balls.
when
Well,
I play
that's what we've done
games.
already here.
I like being a ranged spell boy.
These are going to be turned into testicle kebabs. I think it's a part that people fight over because with each sheep, there's only two.
You know, I keep thinking, like, you keep talking about a Steam Deck, and like, man, if I got a Steam Deck, I would never leave my bed. Just kidding.
One thing I've learned after years of traveling the world for food is that village feasts are time-consuming.
Sounds good, Phantom.
Appetizer on the final table.
Sounds
The real
good.
appetizers are
Where's the
consumed
quest
while
at?
you wait. Today's starter, this beauty right here.
This is called the
I
patadana. Means
got rid of the
this is
quest, so
liver
I'll
hidden
just skip
inside
it
the
now.
stomach fat. Perfect combination.
Oh, it's
No marinade,
it's
no
underground. I
seasoning.
remember.
Liver and kidneys are boiled and chopped into bites
Duh.
and pieces.
Okay.
Then wrapped in the sheep's own caul fat. To hold it all together, matchsticks.
We might get some notes of sulfur in there too.
Then into the hot oil they go, sizzling until golden.
The best part is we're in Afghanistan. We know these sheep did not drink at all. It's a pristine liver. Fresh. Cheers.
I dead again. Just keep pulling more than I can chew.
I think just the
Yep.
liver alone is very dry.
Fat provide the
I just think I'm stronger.
Just a lubricant. There is so much flavor.
Just
in that.
trash.
I mean, of course, it's very sheepy.
Trash,
gamey,
bro.
But those two together, it's a good
I'm
tank.
just so trash, bro.
All right, so this is the pure butt fat from the sheep mixed
Yeah.
with liver. Cheers.
Yeah, we should be different.
That's surprisingly good. It's got some body to it. You know, the fat, a lot of the...
That'd be so good, the butt fat of the sheep.
A little bit more solid. Every time I've
I
had
feel
this,
like that would be like
I've
bacon grease. That's how I think about it.
Uzbekistan and Morocco
It sounds
recently,
so
I'm
good.
understanding it more and more. I think liver can usually be kind of dry, and that's why in some places, like in Africa, the Maasai tribe, you know, they take the liver out and eat it raw. Not dry. Would you ever eat a liver raw?
It's
I'm kind of blown away coming here because, again, I had this image of Afghanistan in my mind before coming here that's being continuously reshaped and reformed the more places I travel, the more people I meet. And I just pictured a lot more rubble, smaller, shorter buildings, dry areas, arid desert, rocky mountains, but I can't believe how lush and beautiful it is out here.
beautiful. It is.
Alright,
The
let's
local
have
houses
some
that you see here,
food.
are these still made this way today?
Yeah, even now.
Encounterist.
Because the clay is very cold in nature, so it helps in comfort in the summer seasons and in the winters.
Encounterist.
And what is everybody doing out here for work?
Mainly it's agriculture. They are locally sourced, locally made. Wheat, sugar cans, corn, these are the common crops. This is the side of Afghanistan nobody knew before. It's green, it's beautiful. People are so welcoming and nice. They're very hospitable. They love foreigners.
Would
They
you
love
guys go to Afghanistan
different.
to visit?
Today.
No, thank
The
you.
kitchen is dug up, the fire's built, time to get serious. Our main course today, 2 heavy hitters. First up, a braise. Big chunks of meat and fat go into a wide pot. Add salt, garlic powder, and that's it. Once the meat starts sizzling, in goes the water. Lid on tight and weighed down with whatever you can find.
Yeah.
Next up, the kebab. Most of the prized cuts end up here. Ribs,
It's crazy people
tenderloin,
going to
baby
Afghanistan and stuff. I mean, I'm sure people are nice there and stuff, but
everything gets skewered,
it's too risky.
sprinkled with salt and
Be too
garlic
risky.
powder,
I don't want to
then
get
straight
caught
to the
or
fire.
get put in jail.
This looks gorgeous. I didn't expect to come to the countryside and see such a organized display of kebabs here in the village. 'Cause
This
I
guy's
would
all
assume
talking about how
little pieces of meat onto each
he's
kebab.
there and then like his papers aren't good enough. It's over.
Here, I see some of the shanks over
It's
here. I see ribs
over.
over here. It's so organized.
Yes, they do it very frequently here, so the practice is so common.
It might look simple, but I've been told this is just step 1 of the kebab cooking process. There's
I
more
wouldn't
to
survive.
Come, and while we wait, we're rewarded for our patience.
If you're in a village setting like this, do you have to be an alpha male in order to eat the testicles?
Mostly the people who are a bit
Yeah,
elder, they would
watch out with the gangster village.
power and everything.
What do you mean by
Lead
power?
mud mug.
Better kids, stronger kids.
Does anybody have a problem having
Heck
kids
is
in
mud
Afghanistan?
mug.
Not really, but we tend to have more kids because we believe that Allah
Alright.
takes care of their food and stuff. We don't need to worry about them.
The average family has how many kids?
More than 5 kids.
Well, To Allah.
Yeah.
I have one kid now, and I would like to have another one.
Maybe this will help you.
Exactly. Let's get to it. I love that this is your first time trying it.
I always wanted to try it, but I never got the courage to try it, and this is the right moment.
Okay, I want you to harness the fierce nature of your people and the history of your people, and you not think twice. Just move forward and enjoy.
Bismillah to this. Why does it taste like fat so much?
Well, it is a very fatty organ.
But it's not like completely fat, it's not a muscle.
I would love to try food.
It's so overwhelmingly rich. It has its own texture. It's a texture unlike any other part of the body.
A little bit of creamy flavor.
Sure.
I don't know why.
Well, you didn't know why.
Yeah, I wouldn't wait for me, Phantom. I don't plan on going on
From the charcoal.
RuneScape today.
The magic coursing through my veins. I just gotta go find my wife. And she is not at the hotel.
Now comes the final step of the kebab cooking process, steaming. The grilled kebabs are slid off the skewers into a giant pot.
What is the purpose
Look
of
on a
putting
weed
it
to
on a
pull
kebab
them.
over
There we
charcoal
go.
and then steaming it after?
That's the beauty of it. They would
Gotta
just
pull
give
the
it color,
weeds.
and it will still be a bit
Look at
hard
me doing
there,
yard
but
work
it's soft,
my
juicy,
free time.
and very much unique in flavor.
Dough is kneaded and pressed along the rim to prevent any heat from escaping.
Just doing some yard work.
Water goes in, then garlic and green chilies. The lid is clamped down. Coals piled on top, and the result is a pressure cooker built by hand.
Gentlemen, thank you for having me here. We feel very welcome and privileged to be able to join you in a part of Afghanistan very few people have seen before. So thank you so much. So do people pray?
Normally no, but when they are done, they pray.
Oh, that's different. You know, I grew up Christian, praying before the meal, but you're so hungry. I can't focus on my prayer. My hands are shaking. I have low blood sugar. I like after.
After is when you
Bro said he was Christian in Afghanistan. Oof.
We have two very unique dishes, but I think we should start with this. This is a very simple preparation.
The local word for this is ladeli. Ladeli means something that is mixed.
Oof. Said he was Christian in Afghanistan.
And how blue it is.
Bread?
Bread is must. If you do it without bread, you can be arrested.
Odds are pretty strict here. Wow. The bread is so chewy, but so delicious. The meat itself is so soft.
It's very soft and tender.
I like that you keep using that word gluey. It becomes sticky from the tendons, from the fat, all the joints, all of it breaking down. But really, the magic here, the key, is getting in deep and dipping it into that fatty sauce.
Excuse me,
It's
sir.
not oil, it's a gluey thing from the tendon.
It doesn't
Look
need
at
to be
this.
dressed up. You don't need to mask the flavors. Just a little bit of salt really brings out the natural flavor, and that's all you need. This dish looks very unique. I love the preparation because I'm very familiar with kebabs, but I've never seen somebody make a kebab, then put it into a pot to steam it, let alone kind of an ancient style pressure.
The weeds are
I mean,
going
the color is
crazy.
beautiful, and this color is much more seductive.
Going
It's
crazy.
enticing. It's drawing me in. What piece should we try first?
Always go for the counter.
Cheers.
Sounds good. I'll let you know, Phantom. I'll let you know.
It's on the bone. Oh, man.
You see now what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
If it was just barbecue, it wouldn't be this soft and this blue.
Yeah, it would be drier, but if it was just steamed, it wouldn't have this incredible smoke. The flavor is just taking on so much of that charcoal.
Alright, where am I
smoky
going?
Flavor.
Back in the
And
middle.
steam has added to the hydration.
That is fascinating. I can't believe I haven't seen that anywhere else.
Back
in the
we
world,
go.
But now I totally understand it as I try it. It's the best aspects of grilling over charcoal mixed with the best aspects of steaming. These guys know what they're doing, and you know they do it with love. They're not trying to rush it. They're trying to make it perfect.
We rushed them a lot, but they were not in rush.
Yeah. What is it that makes you so passionate about your country's food?
Honestly, because I've been a refugee for almost all of my life. I was born in Pakistan, I was raised in Pakistan, and I was blown away by the food that I was missing so much. And I love the taste, the flavors, the balance, the techniques that they cook it. Very simple, very authentic, very old, yet very tasty.
Beyond the food, I do want to ask you some other questions about Afghanistan. How do you think Americans and others outside of Afghanistan perceive your country?
From a media perspective, they see Afghanistan as a very dried, old, ancient land, and these people have war, and they think it's happening all the time, 24/7, everywhere. But as you can see,
Fishing
right
village.
now, countries in the peaceful
Got it.
everywhere you can travel, you can enjoy anything that you want. You can see that people here know how to live. They enjoy enjoy, they feast, they have good moments, they are very friendly people. They love the outside world people to come and welcome them with open arms.
What is your hope for the future of Afghanistan?
My hope for the future of Afghanistan is long-lasting peace, acceptance, indicating to know us, accept us in a way we are, do not try to change us. We are as we are.
Afghanistan. The kindness, the hospitality, the pride. The side that rarely makes it to mainstream media. Even just for a moment, these things are undeniably real. But as I sit and listen, nodding along, I can't ignore the weight beneath it all. There are questions I want to ask, and I can't. Questions about fear, about women, about what freedom really looks like here. Instead, I smile, and I hold those questions quietly, somewhere between gratitude and grief. Because in the end, this series isn't about promoting this country. It's not even about offering answers. It's about showing the reality. And the rest, that's up to you.
The beginning of this trip was so different from the end.
Holy moly.
This place is complicated. It is confusing. On one hand, it was very different from what I expected, but then on the other hand, it was a lot of what I did expect. This place is run by the Taliban. You know who that is. There are guys with guns all over the place. There are checkpoints. The country is very militarized. But I think when you come to a place like this, you have to try to separate that from the people. And I think that's a reasonable and fair thing to do, because some of the nicest people I've ever met anywhere are here in this country. So wrapping up a series like this is tough, because there is no nice little bow that you can wrap on this package. There's a lot of issues here. But I hope this video can show that it's a lot more gray, it's not so black and white. As I've been saying, Afghanistan is many things, but it's not just one thing. And perhaps it won't make sense to you until you see it for yourself. Good luck. All right, guys, before we go, I want to say a huge thank you to this guy, because without him, this trip would not have happened. His name is Amir, and you might recognize him as the local producer who helped me when I went to Iran a few years ago. He came here, and he did the impossible, which was get us actual legitimate filming permits in this country. If you guys are interested in working with Amir, either in Afghanistan or perhaps even more likely Iran, you can contact him. His Instagram is right here on the screen right now. Go give him a follow or reach out to him. Thank you. Thank you so much. We did it. We did it. I kind of can't believe it. Get out of here. Because actually, my trip ain't done until we're wheels up in here.
We actually really have to do it now right now.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's watch. Let's see. What would be another good video to watch?
Greetings, wanderer.
What you doing? Why is all of your brain so bland?
Let's see. What is my... What do I have here? Yeah, let's watch Field Days. No, actually watch this one.
A frozen wolf. If you don't move, you freeze. Imagine a village where
Oh, that's
temperatures drop
crazy.
as low as minus 71.2 degrees Celsius. Here, spending just a few extra minutes outside can lead to frostbite, the loss of a limb, or even end of life.
Is it frostbite?
Oh, yeah.
After staying outside for just over 15 minutes, my nose turned white. Ice crystals began forming inside the cells, and the tissue started to die. If I had stayed out 5 minutes longer, my nose would have suffered permanent tissue damage.
When people breathed outdoors, it would sound like dry grass rustling behind them. That was the sound of warm breath turning into tiny ice crystals.
I'm in the coldest inhabited place on Earth at the coldest time of the year. This is Omyakin. Just to stay alive, I'm wearing more than 20 layers of clothing, weighing nearly 14 kilos. Stepping outside from a warm 30 degrees Celsius home means facing a temperature drop of over 100 degrees. That's why I'm also wearing gloves, boots, pants, and a coat, all made from reindeer fur. And even that's not enough. And now, I'm about to show you what life is like when simply going
crazy.
outside becomes a battle.
All that layer of clothing.
Within seconds outside, ice crystals start forming on the eyelashes, and the skin starts to sting. The village feels like it's been abandoned.
The
cold burn my finger.
Oh my gosh.
Just affect people and wild animals. It stops everything from functioning. Phones don't work properly and often shut down. Cars left outside freeze in just a few hours. Since the ground is always frozen, no fruits or vegetables can grow here. We boarded a plane in Moscow, flying east for 7 hours to Yakutsk. From there, we covered an 18-hour, 900-kilometer road trip. It's 2 a.m. and we finally arrived at the coldest village in the world. The thermometer reads minus 60.5 degrees Celsius. When we stepped out of the car, it felt like we were on another planet. The hairs in our nose were frozen, and we felt them prick with every breath. The dry air makes us cough uncontrollably. Onyukan is home to around 800 people, spread across 1.5 square kilometers. Seeing anyone else outside is almost impossible, as if time itself has frozen in this place.
It's really cold. We are walking for about 15 minutes. As you see, my friend's eyelashes are full of ice. You can see another ice droplet on his upper lip.
Oymyakon, our land surrounded by mountains. It gets brutally cold here. The temperature drops to minus 63 degrees Celsius or even minus 64 degrees Celsius. Because Oymyakon is located in a basin, there's hardly any wind. The cold just settles in and stays.
In this region, the ground stays frozen all year round. This layer of frozen earth is called permafrost, and it can reach hundreds of meters deep. To survive the cold, the villagers built a central heating system. A single coal-powered boiler sends heat to most homes through pipes. The system must run non-stop. Even a short failure puts everyone at risk. The interiors of the houses differ from traditional village homes. Heating pipes connected to the central boiler run through the rooms to keep the houses warm. To build on the frozen ground, thick wooden beams are first laid down to create a flat base. Then, the main logs go on top. A 30-centimeter thick subfloor is added, followed by insulation, and finally, the finishing floor. Each wall is made of 7-layered materials. There's wood on the outside, then basalt wool as the main insulation barrier, then plaster, mesh, foam insulation, another layer of plaster, and finally, a wooden panel inside. The windows are triple glazed, forming a vital barrier against the bone-chilling temperatures, and the attic is insulated with sawdust and soil. Combined with a stove or heating system, this setup keeps the residents warm. In nearly every building, the entrance room is intentionally left unheated.
We freeze everything in the front and get this refrigerated. Naturally, here I have frozen milk and frozen meat that I store in the cold.
As you can see, these first 2 rooms at the entrance are used for storage and as a refrigerator.
These unheated rooms also serve as a buffer against the freezing cold.
You can see ice and snow covering the interior of the room, especially the ceiling.
In Oymyakon, the day begins early. Yevdokia is already at the barn. Cattle farmers here wrap a cloth around the cow's udder to protect the sensitive tissue from frostbite.
Jeez.
Clean.
The udder isn't at risk of freezing anymore, but once the milk starts flowing, we have to be careful.
Because of the extreme cold in Oymyakon, no water pipes run to the buildings. They would freeze almost instantly. The cows must step out into the cold every morning and make their way to the river to drink. One by one, they step into an icy hell, moving quickly, knowing they must return before the cold becomes too harsh. Their hair became crusted with ice almost immediately.
This part of the river is not frozen because it is coming fresh from the mountain. Underground spring water meets with the river and keeps this part of the river unfrozen.
Then all of a sudden, my whole face went numb. I couldn't move the muscle on the left side, like I was having facial paralysis. When my nose started freezing, Yevdokia noticed right away.
Oh my gosh.
Is it frostbite?
Yeah.
The cold shrinks the blood vessels and eventually reduces blood circulation. Without enough warmth, water inside each cell freezes into ice crystals, causing the cells to rupture and triggering a stabbing pain and tissue to die.
That's freaking nuts.
Why? While covering your face. Be careful, or it might turn black.
From this point on, until the end of the documentary shoot, I won't be able to stay outside for more than 10 minutes at a time, or my already frostbitten nose could get even worse. But as the documentary progresses, and the temperatures drop even further, we'll be pushing our limits to show you what survival here truly demands.
Here is the cure. This is aloe and just alcohol. You soak it like this and apply it to the area that's frozen. And don't rub it, okay? Otherwise, you'll damage the vessels and the capillaries, and it'll lead to sores.
Then Yevdokia began her daily chores by hanging freshly washed clothes in the yard. Within just minutes, they completely froze solid.
Her clothes are completely frozen. My hands are freezing.
After that, she headed into the barn to milk the cows.
I keep Yakut cows because they produce really high-quality milk. The fat content can reach 7 to 8%.
As you can see, there are some ice and snow covering the ceiling, but here is warm. The sides are also covered in snow. You can see some droplets.
Jeez.
Because of the humidity.
The air is thick with the smell of hay, warm milk, and livestock.
Now we are going to meet a horse master.
We're about to see the wild Yakutian horses in their natural habitat.
Mikhail,
Ruhi.
here are the Yakut horses. The conditions here are so harsh that only they have been able to adapt.
What is the temperature today?
It's somewhere around minus 50 degrees Celsius here. It's also hard to be outside for a long time. We have a system of fences in the open area. They mostly graze freely.
These Yakutian horses don't need heated shelters, as they can endure minus 70 degrees Celsius outdoors day and night.
Unlike regular horses, they are short. This also helps them to stay outside during winters, because short body means it can radiate heat to a smaller area. Their body looks very puffy, very rich in fat and round. This is because of their thick fur. And also their horseshoes are very tall, allowing them to stand on this freezing ground very long time. They're not captured. They just being fed here. Their body means food. This is horse meat. They eat it here. As you can see, it got a lot of fat. This is one packet, a packet of a horse meat. This was ordered, and it's going to be sold to a customer.
This large pile of hay has been stored since summer. It's the main food supply for the horses during winter. Mikhail offered us a taste of his horse's meat and liver, which is only eaten raw and frozen in this region.
Raw horse meat.
It's full of vitamins and good stuff. Since we don't have fruit or vegetables here, we get our vitamins from meat.
Tastes like ice. I can't feel the taste of it because it is frozen.
This is the liver.
In Oymyakon, daylight lasts only about 4.5 hours in January. It's 3 p.m. now. As darkness falls, we're calling it a day. Before cars, animals like horses, cattle, and of course reindeer were used for transportation.
Reindeers are very important in this region, not just for transportation, but also for its meat, skin, and also milk.
About half a kilometer beyond the village center, frozen forest of Oymyakon began. In this village, most people
Is this where Santa Claus lives?
But for those like Ivan, hunting becomes the main source of income.
I am a man of the forest. These lands are my hunting grounds. And here is my tent, my home.
He's making fire now. We need this fire because it is too cold here.
We must walk on the path. The ice underneath is thin.
We made our way to the frozen river to check the fishing net he had set the day before. Ivan warned our cameraman just in time. He was about to step onto a cracked patch of ice. One wrong step could cause him to fall into the water.
Oh, hey!
And get wet.
In the winter, when it was just as cold, my dad was out riding his horse in the woods. He fell through the ice and started freezing right away. Realizing that there was no warm shelter nearby and no chance of rescue, he made the decision to shoot himself to avoid a slow, painful death.
Oh, some more special ones. It's already frozen.
Our gear was already struggling to work in this temperature, and now this frozen limb is useless, and we'll have to give up on it. To get the net, he's removing the ice from the hole using a small shovel. The fish remained alive for only a few seconds after touching the freezing air.
Water was warm, but now on the surface, this fish is shocked. It's completely frozen.
To make it easier to cut, he's warming the frozen fish by rubbing it with his hands. He's carefully slicing it into thin pieces.
Frozen and raw wild fish. When it's frozen, you feel like you're just eating an ice.
You should eat with salt. Fish are loaded with vitamins in the winter.
Inside the tent, it's warm, but as you see, the outer part is completely frozen. He's feeding the fire and sharing some of the fish to nature.
Old spirit of nature, accept our gift. Bless us with a successful hunt and grace us with the abundance of your land.
According to his shamanic belief, he must keep the spirit of the hunt satisfied, or next time, he might come up empty. We're heading into the wilderness. Yvonne wants to hunt something big. Looks like something's been through here. There are footprints and little patches of urine left behind.
Look, roe deer tracks.
Because I stayed out in the cold for more than 10 minutes, I've started to feel numbness in my nose again. I have to be more careful.
I don't feel my nostrils.
From that side, it ran towards the forest. That's where I'll set the trap.
He hopes to catch a large animal. The hunter knows the animal follows the same path every day, so he's placing the trap along his daily route. He's covering the trap with snow. He's using a dog's tail to remove the traces smoothly. We'll return to this spot later to see what he catches. But first, Yvonne wants to check the trap he set yesterday. He scans the snowy landscape carefully.
Everything here is like a book to me. When the snow falls, I track how many animals there are by their footprints. I already know how many animals live in this area.
The Saka are a Turkic people who migrated from Central Asia, and I'm from Turkey, a country whose roots also trace back to the same region. Before we continue with the documentary, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this project and explore how closely I'm connected to these people.
I received this at-home DNA testing kit from this project sponsor, MyHeritage, to discover my real ethnicity. It's super easy to use. The kit comes with a swab. All I have to do is rub it inside my cheek for about a minute, then I'm placing it in a vial, snapping it at the black line, I'm packing everything up, and sending it to return address. In about 4 weeks, my results will be ready online, and I can't wait to learn my roots. Finally, the day has come. I got an email from MyHeritage. Let's see what my DNA says. To be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea what to expect. 47.3% Greek and Albanian. It's almost half. I always knew that my grandma was from Albania, and now I have no doubt. Then there's 40.5% Turkish and 4.7% South Italy. My roots stretch all the way to Central Asia. It is 3.4%. This is where Turkic people originally come from. Then there are more slices of other ethnicities. MyHeritage can even pinpoint the exact locations my Turkish ancestors came from. When I click here, I can see my DNA matches. Here is someone who shares 4% of my DNA. I don't recognize this person, but he's listed as my parents' first cousin. I also have second and third cousins here. Actually, more than 1,600 DNA relatives. Finding out all this was so amazing. Huge thanks to MyHeritage for sponsoring this video. If you want to discover your own ethnicity, make sure to click the link in the description box or scan the QR code. Use the code RUHI29 to get your DNA kit for just $29, euros or pounds. That's a huge 67% discount, the lowest price ever offered. The DNA kits can be shipped worldwide except Turkey, Brazil, and France. However, everyone can still build and track their own family tree using MyHeritage's Family Tree feature, which comes with a 14-day free trial. MyHeritage matches your family tree with 34 billion records and millions of family trees to find new discoveries for you. Let's get back to the video now.
There it is, lying on the snow. A solid catch.
You got a hare. A very big one. Quite enough for all of us to eat.
It wasn't the trap that killed him. The freezing cold did as he lay there, stuck and helpless.
So, the nature has no joke here.
This trap is smaller than the one we set today. I'm curious to see what the next catch will be, but for now, there will be meat on the fire tonight.
In Oymyakon, there are a lot of hares. During the war, it was actually because of hunting hares that our people survived.
Tamara cooked the hare and prepared a dinner table at her house.
It doesn't have any fat. It's a very lean meat.
Some of the upcoming scenes were among the hardest to capture. Thanks to the help of the Olengovs, the leading YouTube channel on rural Russia, we were able to make it happen. At the first light of morning, we come across something unexpected near the house, a giant snake sculpture. It's entirely made of cow waste, weighing more than 360 kilograms. It was built by a local farmer. The region's sub-zero climate also makes plumbing systems inoperable. If water pipes were installed, the water inside would freeze almost instantly. Instead, residents meet their needs, such as washing their hands from water they had previously stored in tanks.
Our sink is open. There's a bucket underneath to catch the water. When it builds up, we just take it outside and dump it.
Once again, the absence of plumbing infrastructure means that houses have no indoor showers or toilets. Instead, these essential facilities are built in the gardens, inside unheated cabins. The lack of a sewage system means that human waste remains where it is accumulated. Since waste freezes instantly upon exposure to the air, it often accumulates into frozen columns, sometimes reaching up to 1 or 2 meters in height before eventually being broken down. When someone has to use the bathroom, they need to put on a lot of clothes, and they must be fast to not get frozen. Using these toilets is never a pleasant experience, but this one is different. It's heated, but the problem with it cannot be ventilated as the cold disrupts the heating system. This type of toilet is still preferred to be protected from the cold, despite the unpleasant odor that accumulates inside. To bathe, cook, wash dishes, or simply drink, clean water is essential, but getting it is a whole other process that takes a lot of effort. People here collect blocks of river ice and melt them to get fresh water for daily use. Right now you're looking at a vast white blanket of snow, but under there's a frozen river, the only source of water. He's using a chisel to cut into the thick ice.
You have to work quickly.
He met a stoner
Otherwise you'll freeze.
As we carve out solid blocks
down at Draenor.
we lift them and place them onto the sled.
A stoner, bruh. The stoner.
We've loaded as many ice blocks as a sled can carry.
Our ancestors used to transport ice with oxen.
Nikolai, how long things are gonna last?
I have a big family. It'll last us 2, maybe 3 weeks.
These huge blocks are kept either in the cold room inside the house or just outside in the backyard.
They put them in a barrel and let them melt, and then they drink it.
The ice blocks we collected together will not only be used in his own home, but also shared with neighbors so they can use the clean water to bathe. In this village, a bathing routine doesn't start with turning on a tap, but with chopping wood. The boy is grabbing a large chunk of ice given by Nikolai, and he's bringing it inside.
That's awesome, Phantom.
Our grandparents take baths for 2 hours. We usually stay for about an hour and a half.
How long does it take for you to complete your bath?
The whole process takes around 4 or 5 hours. We bathe once a week on Saturday or Sunday.
The next step is to turn frozen shampoo into liquid near the stove. They're rinsing themselves using a ladle. When they finish, they're dressing quickly as they'll step outside from 60 degrees Celsius to minus 54 degrees Celsius, a difference of 114 degrees Celsius. After their weekly bath ritual ends, the next morning begins early. It's 7:30 a.m. and children are waking up to a freezing cold morning. Still pitch black outside. Thanks to this simple indoor tank, the kids can wash their faces and brush their teeth in the warmth of the house. But for other needs, the kids still have to use the outdoor toilet. Jana helps her daughters get dressed for school. The children wear many layers of clothing for their commute. Before they leave, Jana wraps a wool shawl tightly around their faces, covering their mouths and noses to protect them from the biting cold. Now, they're ready to go outside. The walk to school is about half a kilometer. Every winter morning, Nikolai walks his daughters. The school remains open in Oymyakon unless temperatures drop below bone-chilling minus 55 degrees Celsius. Below that point, it's too dangerous to go outside. Today, the thermometer reads minus 51 degrees Celsius. As the kids arrive at school, daily life for people like Yvonne is focused on survival and hunting.
Ivan has got a lot of animals here. He even had frozen wolves.
He caught this wolf before dawn, about 2 hours ago, in the trap we set together.
It died because of the cold. When it couldn't move, if you don't move in the cold, you die. This is a male one. Ivan will sell the skin of the wolf and take the meat of it and make another trap, put the meat in the trap, and he will hunt a bear.
He's showing us his hunting collection. These are the pelts of the foxes he tracked throughout the winter.
This one is a fully grown bear.
These bears were killed because they kept attacking my livestock. Every year they come onto my land, and each time there are more of them.
The cold in Oymyakon is so extreme, even the most durable vehicles would fail without proper preparation. If a vehicle is left outside for even a few hours without the engine running, it completely freezes and won't start again without a full defrosting process.
How are you planning to unclean your car?
We'll use a jet heater. We're not sure if it'll start.
Every part is frozen solid. Metal, fuel, oil, even the battery. They start by brushing off the heavy snow that's built up on the car.
The tire has turned solid like a rock. It was minus 56 degrees Celsius outside.
The tire's gone flat, not because of a leak, but because cold temperatures cause the air molecules inside to shrink.
They are going to install this to heat the vehicle.
We try to close it tightly so that the warm air does not escape out, but stays inside. Take this one.
I still can't believe like people live like this in the cold. It's so crazy.
Everything needs to be kept warm. Since the car is diesel, the diesel fuel in the tank completely froze. The car will stay like this for about 3 to 4 hours.
If a local is lucky enough to have a heated garage, they can store their vehicle there for months without risking the engine. As the car was being defrosted, we made our first stop at one of these garages.
The door is very well insulated. There is no open spot in the garage. They use this material. You see the wall, layer upon layer. There are pipes here that heat the garage.
We heated the car for 3 hours. Now, we're going to try starting it.
The accumulator is installed. And the oil level is checked using the dipstick.
First time for the door.
Great!
This vehicle brought back from that.
Now we'll try to leave the place.
In Oymyakon, survival isn't about conquering nature, but about living in harmony with it. Guided by ancient shamanic wisdom, the Yakut people don't fight the cold. They respect it and endure within its rules.
Look, the temperature does not rise at all.
Here, even the cruelest winters are met not with fear, but with ritual, and the unshakable belief that nature gives as much as it takes. This isn't just survival, it's coexistence. Huge thanks to my dear friend Turgut Ekim, who was with me every step of the way during this journey. He also filmed a video in Oymyakon, where he accepted an extraordinary invitation from a local family.
What's up, Lazy Cat?
In this freezing village.
Mr.
Also,
Lazy
while
Cat
filming the trip,
Miller.
we jumped into a frozen river at minus 55 degrees Celsius.
Creating the benefactor, but it's not the benefactor from Mass Effect Andromeda. It's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Last but not
Just
least,
kidding.
click the link in the description or scan the QR code and don't forget to use my code RUHI29 to get your MyHeritage DNA kit for just $29, euros or pounds. Don't miss the 67% discount to discover your heritage.
So Miller, now that you joined the chat, like I just remember you where you're from and all the good food you eat. Now I'm kind of hungry. I think I'm gonna make myself some food here in a moment now. Right? Here we are, a walking simulator. Here we are. Walking sim, bruh. Here we are, the walking simulator. I know, it's like 9... It's friggin' 9:20 over here, p.m. It's friggin' late. And I'm hungry. Just think of all the good food you tell me that you eat sometimes when you come in this channel, and I'm just like... Now your boy wants to eat something. Ooh, new helmet. New helmet. Alright, I actually think that sounds like a good idea. I know this stream was only like an hour long, but you know, it was only an hour long. That's okay though. Work has me wrecked. Anyways, I'll catch you all on the flippy flop. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. We'll see what we do. Maybe might stream a little bit of WoW again. Maybe some scary games. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much for following. Thank you for being here and talking in the chat. I really do appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all.